That's it. The House of Representatives has passed health care reform, the Senate bill. It now goes to the President of the United States for his signature, and he will sign it into law. Whatever they do on the so-called reconciliation package, they will do, but health care reform, not only for a year in the making by this administration and the Democrats, but for decades they've been trying to do it. It has now been done.
We should make it perfectly clear this is a huge victory for this president. He's been able to do something that no president has done in nearly 50 years, and that is get Congress to pass sweeping health care reform legislation and send it to his desk.
Kids can stay on their parents' policy, can't be denied for pre-existing conditions, etc. I think the president will get a big bounce from this.
Tonight, they've looked to have passed health care reform for 32 million people. There will not be discrimination on pre-existing conditions. I mean, for individual people's lives in a way that will be remembered long after tonight's vote is forgotten. This is momentous. It will transform people's lives.
I believe that the president's going to get a tremendous amount of credit on this down the stretch.
You know, when you look at these poll numbers and you look at things like honest and trustworthiness and shares my values, those kinds of numbers are very important to a president, not just the popularity numbers. And when you can say, I kept my word, that means you're a man of your word, and that's part of winning over trust.
Think back over the last 40 years, right? Since 1965, that's even more than 40 years. So what has there been? There was welfare reform in the 1990s under Bill Clinton. There was the prescription drug plan under President George W. Bush. Those don't compare in scale to a major program, a major domestic program like this one.
He is going to be remembered as a guy that didn't give up, delivered the mail within 18 months of his presidency when he got in, sweeping legislation. It's what he campaigned on, and I think we're going to see his poll numbers go up because of it.
Apparently OFA kind of cranked it back up. They made phone calls, they did emails, so everything was, you know, clicking in their direction.
Looking ahead to November, that they've now gotten pledges of over 9 million volunteer hours from volunteers all around the country saying, look, we will put in time to campaign for these lawmakers who vote for this. We got your back, essentially, is what they're trying to say. This is an important signal to some of those Democrats wondering, if I do vote for this, is the president, will his allies on the grassroots level, will they fight fire with fire? Because as you've been pointing out, a lot of people on the right ready to tear this apart. They want to show that they've got some cover on the left, Wolf.